The views and opinions expressed within the video content found on the Indie Comics Network are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of the Indie Comics Network or its sponsors. Warning! The following live broadcast may contain loud, obnoxious, shrill, and alarming noises that might be considered disturbing, if not outright uncomfortable to listen to, especially if you are wearing headphones. I share my office space with an African gray parrot and two parakeets, and I have no control over their behavior while I am live streaming, unlike my regular videos where I have the opportunity to edit them out as best as I can. If you are sensitive to loud, surprising background noises, I recommend either not turning your volume up too loud or watching my edited, pre-recorded videos instead. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I forgot to check something here. There's always something. Hold on. Let me okay, good. All right. Oh, for goodness sake. All right, there we go. I can never do this thing perfectly by myself, but that's okay. That's fine. You know how it goes here. So welcome everybody to another Wednesday edition of the of drawing live stream with me. So let's see who's in the chat today. Hello, Allison. Hello, and then a friend. And okay, Fern, hello, and of course Joe, hello Joe, and problems as always. Yes, of course. We can't get through. And you know what? I think it's just it's not a live stream unless I do start off not finding anything. And hello, James. It's like if I could ever get my shit together with the audiobook stuff, that I would like to do that. I would like to do, some kind of thing where I'm reading. I need to read more stories online. That's what I need to do, on a stream or something. I always found that fun. It's just, it's just one more thing on a list of things that I have to do. Oh, hello, Jake. Well, Jake. And of course, look at that. We're starting just on the right foot. So you know what that means.
I don't know who it is, but it probably is for Hogwarts guys. I asked my friend Joe, I asked my friend Jake. They said it was for Hogwarts guys.
Oh, I thought I could sneak it in. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So hello. So now we're official. Now we are official. Oh my goodness. So like I said, let me just find everything. So a lot going on, so we might as well just get this started. So hello everyone. My name is Daphne Lage and I'm a cartoonist, illustrator, and comic book artist from New York. I have been self-publishing comics since 1992, and you know what that means?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
And I am known for the furry fantasy adventure Tall Tales returning to Kickstarter very soon at the rate that I'm going. Thank you very much. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. But I am currently known for my medieval fantasy soap opera drama, Eagle Raven. Oh my God, I can't even say my own title. Eagle Raven, Heir of the First Unicorn, which is currently on Kickstarter with 9 days left. I think 8 days now, because usually after 11 o'clock it switches over. So with 8 days left on Kickstarter, thank you to the 117 people who have backed the campaign so far. Last I checked, thank you so much. We still have all these stretch goals to unlock. And like I said, we have 8 days left. So let's hop to it, chop, chop. I am also co-host with Nita Lanning on the Rage Into the Vlog show every Monday and Friday on the Indie Comics Network. We run a show every Monday and Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And this Friday, please join us this Friday when we host special guest Frederick L. Jones, founder of Saturday AM. So yeah, it's like I'm actually kind of nervous about this. So hopefully I won't embarrass myself interviewing Frederick L. Jones. So if you want to know what it's like to run an American manga company, join us on Friday, where we'll get to learn it from Frederick himself. So join us 11 a.m. on Friday for that. Speaking of campaigns, remember that we have a 10% coupon for your next Gemini mailer order. Our coupon code is Ragin10. And the thing is, though, Gemini mailers, they just don't have Gemini mailers. They also have bags and boards for all your storage needs. And honestly, it's like that's what I really used the coupon for. I mean, really, it's like I bought probably 1,000 bags and boards like a couple of months ago, and we're almost out of them already. So yes, so don't forget, save 10% with our coupon code Ragin10. And last but not least, speaking of Kickstarter, JD Calderon of the Oswald Chronicles is back on Kickstarter with volume 3 of the Oswald Chronicles. We were just passing through. So check out, all the links are in the show notes below, along with a whole bunch of other cool campaigns as well, also on Kickstarter. So so check everything out. Everything in the show notes, you know how it goes. Yes, and yes, I see you, the 9 people watching me from regions beyond. And in the meantime, with all these Kickstarters and everything, you can read both my comics online at Tall Tales, TAILS online.com, and egoworks.com, EGOWORKS. And you can check out all my videos on how I make my comics here at YouTube at my channel at Daphne Lage, LAGEart, which simulcasts through the Indie Comics Network. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever any of our videos go live on any of the channels. And speaking of new videos, yeah, I finally put out a new video yesterday. So it was about the comic that changed my life. And if you've been following me all this time, you know it's not a secret that it's ElfQuest. So I spent pretty much 10 minutes waxing poetic about how that comic literally changed my life and put me on the trajectory that I am on now, for better or worse. So don't forget to check out that video. I have a couple more recorded videos coming up. I'm finally putting that back on the schedule, so that it's been a while since I've done recorded videos, so it's just kind of nice to get back into the routine of it. There's another reason to make sure that you hit that notification bell, so that every time I upload one of these new videos, you won't miss anything. So there you go. Hold on, let's see what else. Was I? Yes. Oh, hello, Mr. Rainbow. Hello. Oh, yeah. It's like, the internet's going to be glitchy for whatever it is. We're just going to have to just take that as it goes. So speaking of, getting back to doing YouTube, like recorded / edited YouTube videos. So the reason why I started really doing that, because I was figuring out how to do clips on Twitch. So for those, so it's like, and welcome everybody from Twitch if you're following from Twitch. Let's see, what am I doing here? Okay, so I was editing editing my last video from Twitch from last week, and just when I got like a couple of clips up, I accidentally deleted the master video that I was using. So if you're on Twitch and you missed my last video, I'm sorry. I accidentally deleted my own video off of Twitch last week. So this time I know better, so later on I'm going to again clip some more, like do some little short videos for Twitch so I can have it there. So, and hopefully I won't accidentally delete the full video. but everything is a learning curve, and sometimes the learning curve is requires pressing the wrong button just to really teach you what that button really does. So that was let's see. So Efrain is asking, do I like Pixar movies? Actually, no, I don't. I actually don't like Pixar movies. I don't know. It's like maybe like the first couple of ones, like the novelty of it, it was more of that rather than, me enjoying it. But it's like, you know what it is? As you get used to the Pixar formula, it gets real tiresome, because it's like, that it's like, oh, here's the part where Pixar are going to try to make you cry and shit, like there really is, there really is kind of like a very fine line between like really good storytelling that means something and trite storytelling that just wants to manipulate your emotional state by using like very, very tired, but very tired tropes. And that's where I feel that Pixar is. So that's kind of like why I don't bother with them. To tell you the truth, I haven't really enjoyed Disney animated movies for a while. I think like ever since they moved to 3D, that I just couldn't get into it. It's like I'm just too dedicated to 2D as a medium. And but the thing is, though, also knowing Disney, it's very Disney for them to do that, because you see, computer animation is one of the few fields in Hollywood that's not unionized. So Disney jumped all over that, and the thing is, though, what makes it funny is that is so very much what Walt would do. Walt was incredibly anti-union. I mean, the fact that the parks, the fact that, like Hollywood is built the way it is, and he built the Walt Disney World in Florida for that reason, was to avoid unions. So this is very Walt. Whenever you hear somebody go, "Oh, what would Walt do?" This is what Walt will do. This is what Walt would do. you know, so yeah, so I don't really, so I don't really enjoy Pixar movies. I can't even, and especially now that you have the Disney 3D animation studio, and then you have Pixar, and Disney's been trying really hard to kind of like really confuse the two. So it's like I can't even remember the last Pixar. Maybe it was Toy Story 4, maybe. And it was okay, but like I said, it's like there just comes to a point where it's like, you realize, or at least for me, I realized like how trite the storytelling is. So that's, because it's like, all they're concerned about is making product, not making art. So, I mean, but to kind of, that's kind of what Walt himself had said from the very beginning, that he's making entertainment. He never considered what he was doing art. So by extension, technically he never considered, although this is the same guy who did Fantasia. So I don't know. It's like your mileage may vary. He almost bankrupted his studio for that movie. So I think that on a certain level, he knew he was making art. It's just that he had to make entertainment to keep his studio afloat. That's so that's kind of like my take on it. Hold on, let me just do something here. Let's see. It's like, what, it never it's like no matter how many times I do this, there's always something I forgot. I forget to do. Let's see, how do I do this? Let me see. Hold on. Let's see. I can't figure this shit out. Let's see. Okay, you know what? It's like that. That's fine. That's fine. I'll clean it up later. Um, so we'll just leave it at that. Yeah. So what else is going on? So yeah. So because we have Frederick L. Jones, who so graciously agreed to be on our show on Friday. I'm looking forward to it, and at the same time, I'm a little nervous about it. So I don't know why. I don't know why. He just seems like a very personable person, and if and he agreed to be on our show. So it's like, that I don't know why I'm thinking that should be an issue or not, or why I think I'm going to screw this up somehow. But, so because of him, I decided to do just a little more research. I mean, I've already mentioned, how I picked up Apple Black already. This was like a couple of months ago. I picked these up. I actually have to sit down and read through them. I mean, like I said, I have a pile of manga here that I've been collecting for the past couple of months that I have to get through. So I decided that since he's coming on Friday, I'll actually read the books that are related to him. So so I picked up Apple Black. This was a while ago, so I'm going to read those. I have the 3rd volume on pre-order, so that should be coming, I think, like in June. But I just finished right before the stream started the Saturday AM annual for 2023. I picked this up because I watched a video, I guess, on their channel about the first story they have here, Orisha. And I enjoyed the video, so I figured, what, let me check this out. I mean, this is kind of like a good way for me to really get a feel for, like the type of work that that Saturday AM publishes and whatnot. So and I just finished this, and I was I was pretty entertained by it. There was this one story in there that actually got me to laugh out loud. This one is a story called Animal by Chi. Well, she goes by Filippo or Chi from Great Britain, and yeah, this I think out of all the stories, I think this one is my favorite. Like I said, it's just I thought that she did some funny stuff in the backgrounds, and the way she portrayed everything it was just pretty funny, and I really like her art style. What I found like really interesting is it's just how it's like just how diverse the styles are, even though everything is obviously manga influenced. This every artist has their own take on that. So it was just pretty interesting to see, and then reading their little interviews inside, and it's kind of like, and also it's kind of weird, like reading the interviews and probably and realizing like how young everybody is. It's like, oh, you're all babies. So so it was a pretty entertaining. Like I said, I'm looking forward to interviewing him on Friday. So if you want, remember, if you want to check out that interview, Friday 11 a.m. On the Rage Into the Vlogs show, it'll be simulcast both here on my channel at Daphne Lage Art and on the Indie Comics Network, so you don't miss it. So that was so that was like, yeah. So also, it's funny too, it's been a while since I actually sat down and read something. Like, I mean, that's the reason why I have so many books piled up. Like, I get them with every intention of reading them, and then I just never get to it. And I just knew that I had to eventually do something about that. And yeah, and what's actually pretty nice was sitting down. I don't think so. This is just Frederick, because he's the only person who I've been talking to. I did send out an invitation to White Manga, but he has a lot going on. Right now, it's like White Manga just got out of surgery like a couple of weeks ago, and he's still dealing with his leg issues, which, oh my God, when I saw that video of him talking about how his leg, he got knee surgery, and how it's affecting everything, that like he can't sit for too long, he can't stand for too long. It's like he can't concentrate, it's like the drugs are making him loopy, so it's like he's kind of, and it's like, oh bro, I feel every minute of that. For those of you who don't know, I hurt my leg back in December. It's like back on, I had back in December, mid-December, I hurt my leg, and it's taken this long for it to finally get to a point where I just barely notice it. Like now, instead of just hurting, it just really like aches just a little bit. But like I know it's there, but it wasn't as bad as it was before, where I couldn't sit, I couldn't stand, I couldn't concentrate, and it was rough. I mean, it was just like that realization that that everything affects, that your body really is a holistic machine, and that anything affects everything. And yeah, and it was just like not funny, haha, but just to realize that it's like, holy crap, it's like all I did was hurt my leg, and it is keeping me from working how I need to. All I can say is that I'm really glad that I work from home, and I don't have a job that requires me to go there all the time, because the idea of having, I was in so much pain. The idea of having to have had to work an outside job with the leg that I had, the leg issue, it's like that would have been, no. Oh, so okay. Well, you know what? So I'll try to manage. So the spirit of Nita is in the background, but it's like, so nobody act up in the chat, because it's just me today. So, but you guys are cool. So I know that, it's just the one spammer on Twitch that I can never figure out how to delete them during the live stream. I can delete them afterwards, so we'll just ignore them, until I can get to them later. So yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So I would like to have white manga, but it's like, what, if it happens, it happens. But I'm just thrilled that we're having Frederick this Friday. Because I've been talking about for a while about like how it's like manga, it just has like is a completely different environment as like a publication, as a publishing thing, as opposed to like mainstream comics. And it's just really nice to be able to speak to somebody who's directly involved. And it's like, okay, it's like, it's like, am I seeing things? Am I really, it's like, is this what's going on? It's like, is this something that eventually I have to consider pivoting to? With my own work, it's like, or whatnot. It's like, it's just nice to be able to talk to somebody who's in it and knows it. And it's like, okay, let me get some real answers instead of like hypotheticals. Right. So what else am I doing? Well, it's like, I'm continuing coloring the Gabby story, the next Tall Tales story. I know I've been showing off these 3 printouts. I do have more pages. I'm up to page 22 right now, so I'm a little over half, because it's a 40-page one shot, and my goal is to get this book at least completely colored by the end of the month. I still have to letter it, but lettering is not as hairy as coloring this many pages for one book. So that's what I'm still doing in the meantime. So yeah, so I'm up. I'm a little over. So I'm at 22 pages out of 40. So I think I can do it. I think I'm pretty confident about it. The process is going a lot smoother than I anticipated. So I don't want to. I don't want to get too cocky about that, but I really do think that I can pretty much make it by the end of the month to finish coloring this issue. So yeah, so I'm looking to release that book in the next couple of months. So make sure when you visit my website, or even in the links in the show notes, sign up for the newsletter so that you get notified through your email when the new campaign is about ready to launch. If you're interested in adding to the Tall Tales collection on top of everything. Like I said, also Ego Raven issue 6 is currently on Kickstarter as well. And if you missed any previous Tall Tales campaigns, you can pick up the books on it's like on my campaign as well. So not only can you pick up all the latest Ego Raven books, you can also pick up all the latest Tall Tales books as well. So Peacekeepers is also on there. So everything from all the previous campaigns is on this Ego Raven campaign as well. And not only that, the other day I added PDF, more PDF options for people who they want the books, but we don't have the space for the physical items, for the physical books. So I do have one full PDF level and several PDF add-ons that you can purchase on the campaign as well. So if PDFs are something that you're more interested in, so I try. So, and if there's anything that you want me to, like, if there's like a certain like combo of things that maybe you want, it's like, because right now I have a combo of all my trade paperbacks in one level, and I have one that's Tall Tales only if you just want to get that. So that's also available on the campaign. So like I said, I have about 8 days left on it. So yes, it ends next Friday. So if you haven't backed it yet, you still have a little bit of time, but why wait? We still have a lot of cool stretch goals to unlock. I'm still, on the road to 180 backers. To reach 180 backers. It would be nice if I could, but hey, things are going on. So also speaking of almost, so I am about 30 subscribers away from reaching 1,000 on my personal channel, Daphne Lage Art. We are 30 people away, subscribers, from reaching 1,000 subscribers. So so I always think of something that I read, which is 80% of the people who watch your channel regularly never subscribe. And I don't understand that number at all. How can you keep watching a channel over and over and over again, but not subscribe? It just hit the little button. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Just hit the button. I mean, obviously you like what I'm doing. 970 people like what I'm doing. So the thought that there's more of you who also like what I'm doing and watching me regularly, but you're not pressing the subscribe button. I mean, that is so weird. Also, what's funny is that something like that had come up on the Kickstarter as well. That so some new statistics came up. And what they told me about my campaign is that more people are watching the campaign than are pledging. And I'm like, why? Is it? I think so. Fear of commitment. I agree. Hey, Will. Yes, I think so too. They have a phobia of subscribe buttons, don't tell me what to do type of thing, you know. Um, well, dead subscriber theory. Okay, so I'll look that up, because that's always, those things are always fun to look up. But so it seems that my Kickstarter has the same issue, but technically that's everybody, because it's not just me personally. These are kind of numbers from across the board, because when we looked at JD's numbers for his campaign, it was kind of the same thing. More people are watching his campaign than are actually pledging. And it's like, dang, it's like, I don't get it. It's like, what's the holdup? Like, what's the holdup? Like, what is it? Like, you like me enough to watch, right? Oh, that sounds really bad. You like watching, but the thing is, though, is that it's like hitting that subscribe button is like something is keeping you for that. Oh, well, is that it? Subs on YouTube. Well, it's never. Yeah, you see that I know that subscriber counts don't count towards the algorithm itself. But here's the thing, though. It's pretty much a vanity metric. But here's the thing, though. If it was that much of a vanity metric, YouTube wouldn't be tying certain privileges to your subscriber count. Because you have to reach 1,000 subscribers to even be considered monetizable. And then it's like, once you hit 1,000 subscribers, it unlocks certain things on the YouTube channel. I'll be able to have if I had a Shopify account, I would be able to have a store underneath my YouTube videos. So YouTube could become a one-stop shop, so it's like, oh, you watch my video, buy my books, all in the same thing. But you have to reach 1,000 subscribers to get that. It's like, and then it's like they give out plaques, they give out the awards based on subscribers. So it's like you get the silver plaque at 100,000 and you get the gold plaque at 1 million. So it's like, if the subscriber count didn't really matter, they wouldn't be bothering with all that. Yeah, definitely. No, absolutely. That's what it is. So it's like, and they know I think subscribers are too easily jobbed. So it's very easy for people, if you wanted to be unscrupulous, that you could actually buy subscribers and pump up your numbers, but it's a meaningless gesture, because when it comes to advertising, those fake subscribers don't do anything for you or the advertiser. So that's why also sub for sub is also against the terms of service for YouTube, because they don't. Right. Yeah, I was just, exactly. I was just mentioning that too. But I would rather kind of wine people into subscribing. It's 30 people, it's like, yeah, exactly. And that's what I care about. It's like I don't, it doesn't do me any good to cheat the system, because in the end, it's like, I'm only, you're only cheating yourself. Because they're not real. They're not watching my content. So what good are they for? So it's like, okay, so yeah, so 30 subscribers away to 1,000 subs. So let's see what happens. All right, let's see what happens. So okay, so yes, so maybe I'm just procrastinating, maybe I'm just stalling, because today we're doing something a little unusual for me. So for the longest time, I have been talking about, I've had this thing of Clip Studio Paint. I have this CD of Clip Studio Paint for years. I think I bought it back in 2016. I mean, it was that old, right? And today is going to be the first day I actually do something with Clip Studio Paint. And here's the funny thing about it. It's because of Clip Studio Paint that I learned about Saturday AM, because I went looking for Clip Studio Paint tutorials, and guess who showed up? white manga with his tutorial on how to use Clip Studio Paint from beginning to end, which I have to rewatch the video anyway, because it's like I started getting really, really confused. But here, so today, after talking to Allison and Visenia, so we decided I got pressured, but the thing is, like, you know what? It was time that I finally rip off the Band-Aid and actually do something in Clip Studio Paint, because I can watch all the tutorials in the world, but if I would need to sit down and use it and really get kind of like a feel for it, or else I'm never going to learn it. And there's just way too many cool options in Clip Studio that Photoshop doesn't have, that it's like, you know what? It's like, I either do this or I don't, it's a kind of like shit or get off the pot kind of moment. So it's like, you know what? So that's what we have in the screen right now. So what I'm going to do is I am going to run a bump. I'm going to switch over my screens, and then we are going to work. So and here's the thing. This is what I decided to do with this. So I decided at first what I wanted to do was just take something random out of my sketchbook and just play around with it. But then I decided that what I really needed to do is I needed to do a finished piece so that I can compare it to actually doing the piece, compare it to my usual formatting. So this is a piece that I finished yesterday. This is going to be a cover to a future Eagle Raven project. It's the one issue. It's the one shot Unicorn King's Daughter, or for everyone on Facebook, Medieval Unicorn Viking Slut. So this is the cover to that project. So I decided I'm going to work on this piece both in Clip Studio Paint and in traditional and Photoshop, and compare the two processes, and see, and kind of like just see how it goes. It's like, so this is it. This is what's on the screen. So like I said, I'm going to play the bump, and I can put this here. I'm going to play the bump, switch over my screens, and then we can rip that Band-Aid right off. So, okay. So where's my stuff? So yeah, so I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, my beautiful trailer. Oh, okay. So here it is on the screen. Now, just to give everybody heads up. Yeah, so I've never seriously used this program before. So everything that I'm looking at on the screen, I have no idea what any of this means. I'm just figure that I'll just start as simply as possible, and kind of like just work my way through it, just the whole thing. So if it gets a little awkward, that's just what it is, because I don't know anything about this I don't know anything about this program. So yeah, of course. Look, I got to look, what am I wearing this stupid glove backwards? Of course I had to pick a Loki piece. Absolutely. Look, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go gung ho, you know. Look, and also it's like, you know, and mind you, this is one of oh yeah, yeah. Really? Oh my God. How many MySpace pages and GeoCities? Oh, and live journals started with that. It's like, you know, it's kind of like it's like, look, if everybody's fucked up, then nobody's fucked up. It's kind of like how everyone's above average. That's statistically impossible. So if everyone's fucked up, that means you're normal. So that means there is nothing, you know. It's like, yeah, it's just like, oh my God, we all went through that phase, didn't we? Um, so okay, so let me, all right, so like I said, so this is okay, so let me just try to like orient myself on this screen here. So as you can see, I kind of sort of started. I was just kind of, oh, hold on, let me just test something here. Let me see if I can do it. Let me see if I can do it. Okay. All right. So one of the things that I was having an issue with in Photoshop, which I think is related to the latest Adobe update and not my tablet itself, was the touch screen got all whacked. You know, it's like and it only started after Adobe did their last update, and it's been acting up since. And I've been fighting it. And then Vasania goes, you know, one benefit of going to Clip Studio Paint is that you get to find out whether it's Adobe, or you really get to find out whether it's Adobe or your Cintiq. And I'm like going, oh my God, she's right. You know? So I just pinched the screen, and so far it's working exactly. The touch screen is working exactly the way it should. Now, the only thing, oh, okay, so I'm slowly learning that some key shortcuts are the same, kind of like if I hit the space bar, it allows me to move. But part of what I wanted to do on the screen was being able to like rotate and touch the screen, as opposed to having to use shortcuts for that. So, okay, so this is what I did. From what I understood, okay, so I brought in on this layer, I brought in my blue line pencils. So the pencils were done by hand, and then I noticed I had an option of a raster layer or a vector layer, and I remember watching a video with Sam Vera. When he was doing his pages in Clip Studio Paint, and he was saying how he does all his pages in vector. So I figured, okay, since we're just experimenting, that's what I'm going to do. So I chose a vector layer to put my inks on, and what I did also, go raster. Go raster. Well, okay, probably for, all right. So you know what? What I'm going to do is, since I'm, you know, like we're pretty much just testing this right now. I'm going to stick with what I started with, which is vector. And then it's like, I'll try on another piece. I'll try raster, or either that, or I could try raster on another layer on the same piece, and just to see what the difference is. You know, oh, if you go vector, the computer needs good processing. Well, that's the point of my computer should be able to handle this. A couple of years ago, I did buy a brand new computer that I optimized as much as I can for video editing. So that's why I'm able to run OBS now. So, oh, okay. Lines are best with vector and color as raster. Oh, I'm sorry, Allison. I guess everybody's going out, right? All their internets are crashing. You know, so okay, so you know, so yeah, so I'm just going to continue. Okay, so right now I'm just doing lines as vector because my computer should be able to handle it. So I'm just going to continue that. I started it. I kind of started it last night with what you see on the screen. So the other thing that, okay, so also I'm glad I got the glove. So okay, so the other thing that I had seen was like using the pen tool, and the one that I decided to start using was just the G pen. Everyone that I was like watching videos of, that that the G pen is the basic pen that everyone pretty much uses. So oh, great. Okay. That, yeah. So okay, because if it's just a computer processing issue, yeah, I'm just gonna stick with vector, and see how that goes. And then it's like I'll it's like I said, it's like I'm going to have to keep working in this for me to get the hang of it. So okay, so I'm picking G pen. And okay, so let's kind of start here. So let's oh, okay. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. So all right. So all right, we're black ink. Yeah, okay. We're on black ink. All right. So hold on. Why do I have a line there? All right. Okay. So yeah, so this is kind of weird, because I let me see. Maybe I should zoom in a little bit more. Okay, maybe we should do it like that. Okay. All right, because obviously there's the G pen works with pressure sensitivity. I'm never used that before. So, usually I shut off the pressure sensitivity. So it's like, let's see. Yeah, I see your comment, Jim. Yeah. Well, that's the reason why I decided to finally learn this program, because here's the thing. It's like, cuz oh, okay, this is all right. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay. Now here's the thing though. By using the vector layer, does it have like automatic smoothing, because for the lines, or that's just, or is that just the G pen? Okay. All right. Yeah, it says it just feels really, really weird. Hold on. I realized I didn't start my music. Hold on. Okay. So, all right. I think the volume should be okay. No, I did not configure the pen. I only thought about it just a little bit before you mentioned it. I go, oh snap! I forgot to. Okay, so I'm going to. Now, is that done in Clip Studio, or is that done in the Wacom uh, app? Um, Okay. See the G Pen config. Okay, okay. So here's G Pen. Oh, right here, right? Anti-aliasing. Oh, okay. So like maybe if I go down one, let me see. I don't really see okay, and then it's like, okay, so we have anti-aliasing. Okay, so let me try this one. What does that look like? That kind of looks like ass. That looks a little too pixelated for me. So okay, so probably we're gonna stick with that. Oh, it's calling it weak. None, weak, medium, strong. What does okay, hold on. What does it look like if I make it strong? What is this? What is this? I mean, I kind of see the fuzziness of it. I guess that's what it means. Strong aliasing. Is that it? I kind of like the way this looks. Okay, now stabilization. Change. Okay, hold on. Let me see what it says there. Change how much to stabilize input from the tablet pen. So what if I kind of put it down? Let me see. I don't know. I think you know what? I think I'll leave that on the default. Okay, it's the pixelization. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave it on the default. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I mean, to tell you the truth, oh, let's see. Is there an eraser? How do I use an eraser? Does it? Oh, here's the eraser. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So then I go back here. I have to admit, so what I had to do, so I had to put down a layer here that's just white, so I could turn off the blue line layer to kind of like get a sense of it. And it's like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I guess it's like I'm so used to having thicker lines, I guess. Let's just continue here and see what we get. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, let me pinch the screen. Okay. Yeah, you see, okay. I mean, I'm pretty much treating. Oh, what am I doing? I'm pretty much treating this kind of like the same way I would use my rapidiographs. But you see, the weird thing about it is that, which I think, I don't know, it's like maybe the thought, I had this idea that it's like maybe I needed a larger Cintiq. Yes, I am using X. Yeah. Because like when I bought the original CD, I just figured it's like, you know what, I might as well just get the full, like the full version as opposed to just like because eventually I would like to give their animation features a try. Okay, you know what? I have to admit, for something that I was really, really resistant for a while, maybe it's like in the end, it's not really, it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't what I thought it was. Because I thought that I needed, oh, why did I, it's like, I thought that, what is that? Oh, I think accidentally, okay. What was that? What did it do? Oh, opaque watercolor? No, we don't want that. You see, it's because I pressed the key that I would have used for Adobe, and it's a completely different thing on here. Yeah, so I thought that my issue with inking had to do with my screen. Let's see. Freeing up more space by hiding the screen tones menu. Okay, so let me see. What do I do here? I guess it just works. Oh, okay, it just works the same way. Yeah, like so. There's certain. Oh, but okay. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about. Um, you see, there you go. Obviously, it's like I don't know where to put. Okay, so. Oh, okay. So P is pen. Oh my God! Look at this mess. The obviously I'm just putting the pen down and just making marks everywhere. So, okay, P is pen. So, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. That is a little bit better. Not having. I mean, yeah, we're not using the screen tones, so um. Yeah. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, that I thought that part of my issue was that I thought I needed a larger screen to do this. I mean, granted, it's like, but at the same time, like the fact that am able to zoom in and out. Oh my God. Oh, that's where these marks are coming from. It's me fingers. So, oh my goodness. So how do I? Okay, so because I don't want. You see, I don't want it to do that. That's why I'm getting all like these odd marks on my screen. That's where I'm touching the screen to okay, so what does the L do? No, that's something else. Where's my eraser tool? So how do I get my screen to not do that shit? I don't want it to draw. Okay, so I don't want to draw my finger. I want to draw with the pen. You turn off the touch? Hold on, let me see. Okay. But now I can't now I can't use it to zoom in and out. It's like, oh, that's obnoxious. So okay, maybe it's just the way okay, I'm definitely gonna have to look that up. That's kind of weird. Is that something? Is the using my fingers to draw something that I could shut off in this? Okay, because okay, so okay, see, it's all right. No. I want to pinch. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Where was I? No, that's an eraser. Where's my pen? Let's see. I like. Let's see. What do I like? Well, I kind of like the pen weight. You know, the fact that it can give me those thick, thin lines. I just don't know what to do with them yet. I set my zoom in out on my rotates to the buttons I have. Oh yeah, this tablet that I have doesn't have that. Because usually because like I said, it was but here's the thing though. Here's the thing. So it is Photoshop that's glitching. Um not not my tablet. Because so far I'm like mashing my screen like, you know, and I'm not getting the same glitches that I was getting in EP. Yeah, you see, now I have to relearn the keys, the hotkeys. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you see, what is that? Okay. Let's see. Working with the 16 model. That's the one that I have. I like to work zoomed out, then close up for line confidence. Oh, okay. So you kind of, all right, because I just want to be able to see what I'm doing. you know. Uh. Okay. Okay. Let me. Okay. Control Z. Oh no, absolutely. Control Z. That's undo, right? Control Z is always right. Um. Okay. So now, So here's the thing, though. Now, of course, just what I'm doing here. Um. When I'm doing it, when I'm inking by hand, I mean, I would have gotten so much done already. So it's not going to be right now. It's not going to be a fair comparison. Although, honestly, though, probably what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to ink Loki in and and probably just kind of like use him as the clip art test instead of like doing the entire piece. No. Now, here's the thing, though. There we are again. Um, so you see the cursor? You see the cursor here? Um, is there a way that I can get that to match the size of the point that I'm using, as opposed to just staying this one circle and adjusting? Um, Let me see, brush size. Oh, but that's the literal brush size. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on. Maybe if I do it that way. Let's see. Well, yeah, the touch function was what I was seeing of Visenia when she like she would turn it and like zoom in and out and so I thought that was really handy. Okay, let me see something. Maybe if I just go a little bit larger with the brush size. Okay, that seems to be the max. Okay, I want to be able to get like a thicker edge, a thicker outline. Yeah, so yeah. Um so yeah, so like I said, I currently use Adobe Suite. And watching people put together entire so let's take a look at that. That's I don't know, it's looking weird. It's very, I'm not used to this. Um it's kind of like what this would look like if I actually did use a brush or something, as opposed to my technical pens. So right now I use Photoshop, and again, oh my god, look at these dots. Um, like, oh no, zoom. Where's the zoom? Look at that. I ruined a good eye. Yeah, because it's like, hmm. Pen. Let's see. What's the key? Is there like a zoom key so I don't have to? Because maybe I am just gonna have to take the touch off, but I don't know. Technically, I should be able to just leave it at this distance and kind of. Okay, maybe this isn't too bad. Uh, Oh, so, of course, all the videos that I watch on Clip Studio Paint, especially the white mango one, which was the first one that I watched. Um, he was showing how to do, like his entire thing was demonstrating how to do a comic from beginning to end. So it's like it does the layout. What it takes me 3 programs to use Adobe Clip Studio Paint does all of them. It does everything in one program. So that's kind of a benefit um that's worth learning. Oh, you know what? This is really, I don't know. It's like, it seemed, inking seemed so much harder in Photoshop. I don't, huh. Let's say, right. Okay. So Jim is saying, my suggestion is to write down all these questions on a separate paper as you go. You can then go to Clip Studio Tips to find answers. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to like really look into more tutorials and stuff. But, but also in the end, it's just, I have to actually, um, to just keep working in it. Because what I want to do, because it's like, okay, because what I eventually, well, not eventually, um, Photoshop was no. I mean, it's like, yeah, I mean, Photoshop. I think the fact that we use Photoshop the way we do is completely unintended. Um, you got to remember, Photoshop is a photo editing software. I don't think they ever in a million years thought it would become like a comics industry standard. Um, and if I understand the history of Clip Studio Paint, which was originally known as what is it, Manga Studio or something, just in the name. I mean, it was developed for actual mangaka to use it. Um, I was like, okay. All right. So to tell you the truth, I'm actually a little surprised I'm able to work at this size. Like I said, I don't know. It felt for the longest time. I felt like, um, oh, that's weird. Why does it bounce like that? Why does the line bounce like that? Just trying to erase all these stupid little doohickeys. Uh, yeah, I don't know. That's weird. So maybe Clip Studio is really optimized for this because I don't remember being able to ink this. I mean, my inking is not as clean. Not clean, but it's not as steady as I would like. But why is it doing that? Come on, erase. Um. Oh. Um. Yeah, doohickeys don't like to be erased. No, they don't. Let's see. Because it just seems so much harder to ink in Photoshop. You know, like for the like I said, for the longest time, I thought that my problem was it was that my screen wasn't large enough. And then it's like I was watching this video of this woman, this Japanese woman in Japan, who's doing manga for Viz. I think, yeah, it was for Viz, and she was working on the same tablet I was. And I'm like, going, wait a minute, wait a minute. Then it's not a screen issue. Then it's not the size of the Cintiq that seems to be the problem. She's able to do an entire manga on a Cintiq 16. Then it's like, yeah, Jim. It's like maybe, yeah, it's like I guess well, also like what Jake said, Photoshop is not optimized for this. So also, you know, it was a strange thing. Yeah, I know. I knew somebody was going to mention that, Patrick. Um, Also, the funny thing too um, is that in Photoshop, another problem that I kept having is that I always like if I zoomed out this far, my lines were always like weird, like very shaky. But if I zoomed in and did the same line, it would finally smooth out. And it was just like really annoying because it's like I couldn't see what I was doing. You know? So it's like, oh, okay. So you worked on it. Yeah, because I used to have a 13-inch. And yeah, and it's like, yeah, I remember having, well, at the moment, Patrick, yes, I am paying for the Adobe so far. Although I did, you know, I was able to use it as a tax deduction. So I wasn't too, um, I just don't want to get rid of anything until I can really transition completely to Clip Studio Paint. Um, Jake being cheeky. Uh, um, Up the stabilization number on the pen. Hold on, stabilization. Um, okay, so I didn't put it all the way to the max, but yeah, but in Photoshop, I couldn't do anything like the way I'm doing it here because the lines would end up so jagged. Um, oh, okay, that's cool. Put it at 100. All right, so let me do that. Okay, so this will help keep my lines from being too wobbly, I guess. Let's see. Draw some quick lines. Okay. Well, okay. Oh, it is very nice. It is very nice. Okay. Oh, I see. Ah, okay. Yeah. Well, looks like yeah, looks like we're gonna have to yeah, looks like we're gonna have to let's see, can I up the brush size now? Okay. Oh yeah, that 100 putting it on at 100%, I think does what I needed to do. Maybe I should put it to 30. Okay. All right. Let's see. Uh well, I mean, well, I don't think it's going to be that. Not sure if that's going to be like. I think that 100%. I think that really worked. Also, I just think that in the end, it's just getting used to it. It still looks weird, like. Yeah, I've heard of. Yeah, I know, Joe. Right? Alice is mentioning lazy Nizumi. I've heard of it. Yeah, I know that it's. Um, I guess what it's supposed to do is it just like kind of like automatically smooths out your lines. Um, okay, let me do this. Hmm. Let's see. Well, everything has a learning curve right now. Um, let's see. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I just got to get used to working with the line weight, like really taking advantage of that brush tip. Right. Oh, yeah, yeah, Patrick. It's the season. It's the season. It's like yeah, it's like everybody if you everybody with the allergies. Yeah. Oh, hello. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. As the entire chat tries to you get to watch as the entire chat tries to walk me through Clip Studio Paint. Um, um let's see. So yeah, it's just kind of like hmm, right. Oh, let's see. Um yeah, it's just kind of like getting used to using what I wish Wacom would do? Um I wish that they would streamline their pen a bit. Like because like all their pens look like this, and it's like I kind of like the feel of the Apple Pencil, but I don't want to get an iPad. I know. What's funny is that Visenia had mentioned that she uses a Surface Pro. She uses a Windows Surface as opposed to an iPad. And I have the pen that goes with that. I don't have a Surface Pro, but I have the pen that goes with it. And it's pretty okay. Um, I wish I could have like I could be I was able to like connect it to the Wacom and use that instead. Because it has a feel like an actual pencil. This one just actually feels more like a ballpoint pen, which I mean, I guess it's just I don't know. I think what it is I just have to develop more confidence in inking with this. Hold on, let me see something. Okay. Would help if I saved, right? Oh, they do have a smaller stylus. I would have to look into it. Um, because it has to be compatible with this tablet. With this, well, it's not a tablet. It's like what is it like? They have a different name for it. Yeah, I guess shutting off the touch screen. In the end, it's like until I get the hang of it. Um, but at the same time, though, I mean, it's like okay, so I guess I don't have um to zoom in so much. Oh, there you go. So, Jim, thank you. Go more Yodas. This is never enough Yodas. And yes, deadlines. Yes, we must meet the deadlines. But thank you. Oh, let's see. So my goal, like I said, my goal eventually with this is to be able to do. Oh, that looks retarded. Um, oh, this is this is where we get to see this. Okay, hold on. Oof. Okay. We'll worry about that later. Okay. All right. All right. Um, the the real test of proficiency is being able to do an entire issue in Clip Studio Paint from beginning to end. That I think that that's kind of the ultimate goal. Um, I know that what I should do, like, so when I finally get to issue 9, I mean, although, yeah, if when I finally get to issue 9, which starts the third trade paperback, that's probably where I should start really utilizing it. Although, I'm still not feeling this inking. I'm still not feeling it. It's just like, let me see something. You know what? It's like I went straight to the G pen. Oh, cool. Thank you, Jim. Thank you. Uh, but thank you so much. I'm going to be bothering everybody. That's for sure. As I go along. So let me see. Okay. So this is the G pen. I just went straight to the G pen. So let me see. What is the other one? So this is a mapping pen. It's just like really thin. Okay. Does that say turnip? Does that say turn? Oh, you can't see it on the screen, but but it's a thin. Let me see how. Okay. Oh, that's a little too much. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the G pen a bit. What does it do? Okay, so the G pen has more of a taper, and this turnip. It does say turnip, right? Let's see, calligraphy. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a calligraphy pen. For effect? Oh, that's interesting. What does something like this get? I mean, wow, I don't know. The fact that it kind of like adjusts itself is kind of weird. Like, how would you even, like, what would you need? Let me see. I guess. Let's see, textured pen. Okay, that looks more, I guess it looks. Oh, Tump. Tum Ip. Tum Ip. I liked it better when it was out. I thought it said turnip. Like a turnips. And the real G pen, not to be confused with the real Ghostbusters. So what's? Well, I guess it's just thinner. Oh, a little rough. I guess that's what it is. It's just more textured. If you're into that. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I guess G pen. We just continue with that. Hmm. um, so what does tumip mean? Like, what kind of pen is that? Let's see. I'm sure some of the audience is more into texture than the force of the stroke. Yeah, I've seen that. Um, yeah, I think I have this too. Let's see. Maybe I just have the nib a little bit too much. I mean, the funny thing is that it looks like it should look good. But when I turn off the blue line, I'm not sure what to make of it. Like it feels like it's not bold enough. Like I feel like I still have to go in. I mean, although it really does look like I am not inking this with a. Oh, it does say turnip. It does say turnip. Right. It's based on a dip pen. Okay. Okay, so all right, shits and giggles. All right, shits and giggles. So theoretically, from what I've seen, if I just wanted to like put a color in, the way I see some people do it is that they just take their, okay, so I have to create another layer for color, right? So, all right, so that's where we would use a raster layer, right? And I'm assuming that layer, we would have to put it underneath the ink layer, right? Now, here's the thing, though. I don't have, I can see, let's do, okay, so let's just choose a color. Let's just choose a color, like this one. Okay. So, all right, paint unfilled area. Refer only to editing layer, refer to other layers, close and fill, and paint unfilled area. Refer to other layers. Let's see what happens. So, okay. All right. Now, here's the thing. Okay, so let me shut off the lines. Okay, that's what I thought. So it's not okay, because you know how in Photoshop, well, it's like palm tree. Now we have a palm tree. So in Photoshop, I would have to, when I'm flatting, right? I would have to trace out everything so that it's like clean under the lines, and then fill it that way so that the lines are like very smooth and everything kind of. I mean, because if I were to like print this, would it print correctly? Hold on, let me take a look at it close up. Zoom. I mean, I don't see any aliasing. Right? Yeah, I know. Now I'm gonna see the palm tree too. I mean, I don't see. I mean, like, yeah, I would have to clean up like certain things, like here. Like if I were to do that, right? If I were to go to, pen tool? Would I do that? And then just fill it in like that, I guess. Huh, okay. Now, okay, let me go back to my turn down the opacity of the line art. Okay, okay, so I'm going to turn it down. Okay. Yeah, so you see how it's the flats are looking kind of janky. So how would I? Okay, so is it worth the extra time to hand correct single pixel errors like that? Well, there has to be a way for it to do it. Okay, now zoom in. Okay, there has to be a way to like what? Okay. Oh, okay. So all right. So obviously, it's giving enough of the color to really overlap. I mean, is that what we're looking at? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at. I mean, it's obviously that the flat color doesn't go all the way to the edge. I mean, it goes past the edge, so I don't have to worry about things shifting when it. Well, it's mostly an offset print issue. Um, so okay, so if I were okay, so is it because the lasso tool and the selection pen are great for flats? Lasso tool. Oh, where? Hold on. Where's the lasso tool? Oh, hold on. All right. Let me. So, because that's okay. Hold on. Where's okay? There's the magic wand. Let's see. To be honest, I duplicate the line layer, then lasso the areas, and press convert to drawing color in edit or age. Okay, lasso tool. Oh, that's a speech. That's a word balloon. That's balloons. Contour line. Right. Fill. Ooh, liquefy. Blend. Eraser. Ooh, decoration. Oh, it's all the little stars and shit. Make your line art a reference layer. Huh, okay. Fourth in column. Fourth in column. 1, 2, 3. Oh, here? Oh, marquee. Oh, lasso. Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's do this again. So, okay, so let me shut that off. So, okay. Okay, so all right. Okay, so it pretty much works the same as okay. I'm gonna have to get closer. Okay, so like if we were to okay, let's just do half of this. Okay, so all right, so let me see. Make your line art a reference layer. Okay, so here's our line art. And then hold on. Put the layer below. Set as reference layer. Okay. Did I guess it did it. And then what? I just take a fill bucket. Oh, and then here. Let's do this again. Let me make a new raster layer. Ah, thank you, Jim. Thank you. Go dry your Yodas. Go. Disney is like going, we need our Yodas. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So now if I were to, oh, so it's still kind of, it still made it kind of like messy. Like it's not like a clean fill. So, So what? So is it okay? So obviously it's reading something in the out in the outline in the line art layer that I don't want it to read. Like, what if I just okay? So like, what happens if I don't have a reference layer? Then what does it do? It just it's because because you see that's what I'm trying to do. Once you have a selection, there's a fill button in the selection menu that pops up. Okay. Oh, there's the okay, just deleted my color layer. Hold on. Okay. Oh, so the little okay, so I have the line art set for reference. And then I have where's my fill? Okay. And then all right, so you said that once you have a selection, there is a fill button on the selection menu that pops up. Is there? Is it over here or? Oh, anti-aliasing maybe? Maybe that's the problem? Are we almost there? No, that's not it. Okay. Maybe the tolerance? Hold on. Okay. No. Eh. Let me see. Turn off. Okay, yeah, I turned off anti-aliasing. Uh, fill up to vector path. Maybe that's it. Well, it cleaned it up. But no, that's still kind of not what I want. Okay, so maybe it's not that. Refer multiple. Hold on. Oh, okay. It's like I'm hearing like it sounds like kids in the background. It's like, oh wait, it's because it's kids in the background. It is kids in the background. Okay, so I guess that's kind of a different thing. Maybe I got a little too ahead of myself. Maybe I got a little bit too ahead. Look at the rectangle box below your colors. That's a bunch of quick commands. Okay. Oh, right here. Wait. This. Oh. Wait. Take a look at the rectangle box below your colors. That has a bunch of quick commands. One is the fill button. Okay. My color here or color here? That's no color. Let's see. Apply to connected pixels only. Close gap. Am I looking? Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong one. Wait, no, that's layers. Effect. Color. It's on your main work area. Over here. Over here. Over here. Okay, so the color wheel. Okay, I have the color, not the side menu. Okay, it's on your main work area. Oh, up here. Up here? Is it up here are we talking about? Wait. What am I looking at? I need a chart. I need a chart. Maybe I jumped the gun. Maybe I jumped two ahead. Where the line art is at. Oh, here. Okay. Okay, so, all right, so here's the line art. Okay, so I selected the line art. So, am I in the right area? Okay, so here's the line art. Oh, here it is. Is this it? Is this it? Is this what we're looking at? Let me get back to the layer. Okay, let me see what this does. So this is deselect, crop, invert, expand selected area, shrink, delete outside, cut and paste, copy and paste, scale and rotate, fill. Okay. All right, well, but oh, now it did it. Oh, there we go. That's okay. So that's weird. So what? So over here is the correct one that I needed. Well, you know, maybe it's like, you know, maybe next time I'm going to need a one-on-one, you know? So, oh, where did this little thing come from? You know? So I guess it's like, that's what, so that the fill, let me see, let me go back to brush. Okay. All right. You know, yeah. I mean, it's like, no, definitely we're going to have to, we're going to have another session, you know? When you make a selection, it shows up. Oh, okay. So if I deselect, it'll disappear. Wait, select, deselect. Oh, okay. There we go. It disappeared. So, okay. All right. So, you know, where were we? Where were we? Okay. So inking. Okay. So all right. How do I reset this to default? Okay. So, okay. So let's go back to inking. Yeah. I don't know how much I feel, what I feel about this. It's not quite there yet. It's not quite there yet. Okay, so let me just okay, so let me go back to the pen. We're on G pen, right? Oh yeah, you probably were screaming at the screen because I'm sure you saw the thing right there and you were trying to like, yeah, I know. You know, just trying to sending out psychic brain waves, I'm sure. Let's see. Well, I do have to admit, I definitely am feeling the potential of this. Um, it just feels like I have to kind of relearn what I'm doing. Well, there you go. Yeah. Um, so I'm gonna have to like it's like put a little something in your tip jar for more Advil just for that. Yeah. So yeah. So that so far this is kind of like yeah, because I really oh that's true. That's true, right? I should at least do that. Um I mean I do like not having to be so zoomed in. I do like that. I do like that. So obviously, um, yeah, this is obviously optimized for that. And yeah, and it turns out that all the glitches that I've been experiencing is Adobe, Photoshop especially. So they need to get their shit together on the next update because it's mad annoying. Um, Okay, what I'm gonna do, because like I said, I just want to isolate him. So I'm just going to. Oh wow, it's like, are we already? Okay, let me finish this. Let me just. Let's see, because yeah, what I want to do is I just want to isolate him. I'm not going to ink in Ego Raven. I'm just going to. So I'm just going to like fill in the gap here. So let's see if I remember how this went. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah, I'll check. Nita's just telling she blipped out again. She was in the background for a split second. So, um, oh no! I can only Patrick. I can only handle one learning curve at a time. One learning curve at a time. Patrick was asking if I was going to try a different program each stream, and it's like, oh my god, no! It's like I think pretty much out of all the programs that are available, I think that I think Clip Studio Paint will do um, that's Clip Studio Paint is pretty much the program that will suit me the best. Let's see. Yeah, I just have to get used to like this tapered um I mean, because I do like it, but I just don't know how to use it. Um, how to, because I do like this. I do like that. Just uh, yeah, let's I mean, yeah, it's just really weird. It's just really weird. Um I mean, what's really funny is that I could just finish off this bust and then we could just continue working with that. Yeah. Um, because that would just be, easy to close off here, close off here, close off here. And then it's like we would have this bust that, oh, no, 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 Jake. Absolutely not. No, no, no. Make a comic, but each panel is done with one specific program of the week. No, 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 no. You know, but like I said, I can only handle one learning curve. So let me save this. Let me save this. Um. So, this has been a very interesting hour and a half. That's for sure. Um, we're just hitting the there you go, Jake. Yeah, you can use it. Yes, you can use it. So, hold on. Let me just cut the music there because it's just hitting the top of the second hour. And so I'm just looking at it on the screen right here. And it's like, it was a very interesting hour and a half. Now, mind you, if I was working on the actual pen and ink, with the original, I know that I would have gotten pretty much the base inks done by now. But the thing is, though, it's like I'm kind of liking it, but I'm just not feeling it yet because it's almost like a different style than what I'm used to from myself. Um but it is kind of funny to see that's like, oh, so that's kind of what my stuff would look like if I had learned to ink like properly with a pen and not rapidographs. Oh, hey, John. Hey, John. So John Celestri is also so you use Clip Studio Paint too. Yeah. So it's like, I figure, all the cool kids are using it. So, you know, it's just, yeah, I'm just not sure what to make of it yet. I mean, you know what it is? Like, this really requires me to actually just make it a point to use this program, from beginning to end. That it's like, okay, if I just continue inking in it, then eventually, I'll be able to, but we're young at heart. We're young at heart, John. um, so that's probably just what I need to do. And then it's like, just start like, and then just keep watching videos. It's like, it is. It's what I was talking about on the vlog on Monday, where there was this video that I was watching about this woman, you know, she's training to be a doctor, and she uses this kind of like, she realized that the technique that worked best for her was not incremental progress, but but like completely cramming everything that she could learn of something like in a weekend, like just literally just diving deep end and just pretty much forcing herself, like she was excited, like get herself excited to learn something, and then spend an entire weekend literally learning how to do something. And then, you know, like, so instead of doing incremental progress, she does like this huge jump, and, you know, like from beginner to like, okay, now she can do a 3D. She spent an entire weekend learning how to use a 3D program, and she got like some kind of like basic models done. And I kind of think that that's where that I kind of work like that, where it's like, okay, you know what, I just have to get a piece, ink the entire thing, and just keep inking stuff in Clip Studio, and then in the meantime watch more videos on how to put things together, because especially I want to learn how to do the actual comic book pages, you know. So like I said, if I can do the layouts to issue 9 in Clip Studio, I think that'll be a start. And then it's like we can transition to like, okay, can I ink this in Clip Studio? Can I color this in Clip Studio? Can I letter it in Clip Studio? Kind of like just like step at a time, but like big steps. So yeah, so that's probably what I'm just gonna have to do. Just kind of like keep inking. Keep inking on this, so in Clip Studio. But you know, but yeah, so I just want to thank I want to thank everybody in the chat for help, although I apologize profusely to Allison for making her bang her head against a desk. You know, I mean, hey, it's not like we're in the same room together, so but, you know, it's like, look, I was following everybody's instructions in the chat. You know, oh, thank you, Patrick. Yes, you know, it's like, yeah, it's like, what it is, they're actually braids, but I just don't want to draw the individual braids, so I just kind of like simplified it. However, you know, however it gets interpreted, that's what it is. But thank you, Patrick. Yeah, you know, he's going, like I said, he's gonna feature prominently in the Eagle Raven one shot that I'm putting together. So, but that's later on this year. But you know, why, you know, it's like, you know, why not worry about 2-3 campaigns down the road right now, right? At least it's kind of like, it gives me a way to kind of like vary what I'm doing between coloring the Tall Tales pages. So it's a good break, you know, to keep me from burning out on one thing. I could just switch around. So yeah. Wow, I'm actually tired, you know. I mean, that's thank you. You know, he is kind of yeah, I'm actually tired from this. I mean, usually, I mean, I guess it's because it's like I'm learning something that I'm not used to, so my brain is like working overtime on it. You know, that whole like decision fatigue type of thing. So I'm actually surprised, but like I said, I think I just have to like just keep pushing at it, keep grinding at it, and I should be okay. Yeah, no, definitely. That's what I'm looking forward to as well. Like I said, the program has just a lot of options that I want to take advantage of. It's just that I have to learn the program to do it. So, I mean, Allison has been showing me some stuff that she's been doing on her pages that it's like, holy crap. Love you too, Allison. That, you know, she's been showing me these pages that it's just like, oh my God, yes, that's something. Yes, that, whatever that is, I want to do it. But I have to get there first. So yeah. So, oh my goodness. So yeah. So thank you everybody for joining me. and this very long 2 hours. It felt, it was long and short at the same time, but I really do hope that we kind of learned something together. What, I don't know at this moment, but we learned together. We learned as a community. It takes a village to learn Clip Studio Paint. Apparently, I am not getting a sponsorship from them anytime soon. It's a start. We have to start somewhere. Oh my goodness. So yes. So as I'm kind of winding down here, I want to thank the 9 people next to the giant eyeball on my screen. Thank you so much for sticking out with us in this 2 hours. I hope you got something out of it, even if you were just entertained by watching me struggle on this program that so many people can use so easily. So, but that's what it is. You got to kind of break through that, right? And I want to thank, yes, I agree, Allison. I agree. Yes, like I said, we'll probably do something the next time we meet in a Streamyard. And I want to thank everybody in the chat for helping me out as well. Thank you so much, everybody, with their tips and tricks. I'm going to be remembering. I'm going to try to remember everything. But you know what? I had fun, Annie. I had a lot of fun, regardless of how frustrating it was just to get this much. But that's just what it is. So if you want to learn about me and my artwork and more about my artwork and my campaigns and whatnot, you can head on over to my main portfolio site at egoworks.com. Oh, where is my stuff? Oh my goodness. Like I said, I'm just tired. You can head on over to my portfolio site at egoworks.com, where you can find links to all of my galleries and social media sites, but I mostly post to Facebook. If you are into seeing sketches and current work in progress and live updates to whatever I'm working on right now. And also don't forget that you can, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Daphne Lage, Lageart, which also simulcasts through the Indie Comics Network. You can find all of my videos on how I make my comics and whatnot. And I do have this semi-weekly live stream, so I'll catch you all hopefully next week. And and I'm coming back with more videos, more pre-recorded videos. So make sure you do subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And remember that you can read Ego Raven, Air the First Unicorn on my website at egoworks.com. It uploads every day. It's the full color Kickstarter edition every day, Monday through Friday, or you can download a free PDF of the first 16 pages if you're feeling impatient, and then you can head on over to Kickstarter to support the campaign. Or if you prefer your fantasy to be more of a furry Lord of the Rings adventure, you can follow the link over to Tall Tales, TAILS online.com. And not only can you read the first 20 issues of Tall Tales for free, but you could also read the latest story arc, Tears of the Mother, which is also uploading every day, Monday through Friday. And while you're there, please sign up for my newsletter so that you also get in your email a monthly update of everything that's going on. So thank you so much, everybody, for showing up. I'm going to need a nap after this. But thank you so much. And you know what? I'll just see everybody later. Goodbye. Goodbye.
You really want to know my process?
Absolutely.
Usually starts with a holla and ends with a creamsicle.
And then if there's time in between, Thundercats. Oh!